guys, this is Tara with Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, and today I'm doing a review of the Cat Tarot, and this is by Megan Lynn Cott. And when I saw this online, I was like, oh my gosh, because I'm Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, and as I film this, my two kitties are actually behind me. One of them is pulling out sharper claws right now, so that's good. And I had to kind of clear the fur from Loki off the counter, but maybe I should have left it because this is the Cat Tarot. I don't know. Okay, so you can get this on Amazon, which is where I got it. I want to show you guys the lovely kind of holographic foil it has here on the front. Obviously a very cheeky picture there, and a very, very nice guide or box here. And isn't that cute? You know, because kittens be hiding in boxes and stuff like that. You have one here at the bottom. So cute. So very nice box. You know, your cards are going to be kept nice and safe. And here we have all these like little symbols and everything, but more catified on the interior in blue, which matches the backings, which are in purple. So let me take these out. And this also matches the inside of this. And oh, I think I forgot to show you the bottom of the box. And I don't believe I paid the $19.95. I believe I paid like 15 or 16 for the deck. I know that I don't always pay what it says on the back because I use the Amazons, people. Okay, so this is the guidebook. And I do recommend reading the guidebook because it's actually pretty cheeky. So here's the whole, intro to tarot and the deck. And then goes into some spreads, like the paw spread. So there's some, the loaf, which is the Celtic cross, the cat stretch, which is the horseshoe. So just kind of renamed and made more cat-like. The belly rub. And then kind of going into reading, then it goes into your major arcana. So it'll have a black and white picture of the card, and then on this side, it's just like a cat forced to wear accessories. We all feel foolish sometimes, so it does relate to the picture that's going on there, and it gives you what the upright meaning might be in cat-like terms, and what the reversed meaning would be. And it has that for all the cards throughout the whole guidebook, which I think is pretty cool. So let's say we fell onto the Ace of Pentacles. Aces are about new beginnings and gifts, and this one is especially fortuitous, because of what's going on in the picture. That gives you the upright meaning and the reverse meaning in a more of a cheeky cat-like way. And then you have the back, which talks about the authors. All right, so there you go. That is the guidebook. So I'm going to put the guidebook back in here. I'm going to place this off to the side. And if you look at the cardstock, it's got a slight sheen to it, but it's not overly glossy. It just has a slight protectant so that your cards don't really like fall apart. And I would say it's got like a 350 GSM cardstock. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the cards. So I'm going to zoom in for you. So, the little triangles down here at the bottom, there's different symbols on the cards depending on the suit. This one with the triangle facing upwards is the Six of Swords, actually. So here you have Two of Swords. So it's kind of its own thing, kind of right away, but more intuitive, more looking into the picture. So here we have the lovers, and that's how I would love Wally and Loki to be. I mean, not be like lovers, I guess, but be like cuddly with each other. Here we have the Knight of Pentacles. So when it's circled down here, you know that it's the Pentacles, plus you might see some little pentacles here. This one is the Wands suit, so a circle with a little, looks like a little wand going through it. So the major arcana does have the names down at the bottom, plus the Roman numeral at the top. This one is the cups, appropriately shaped like a hemispherical in a hemisphere, so that's a wand. And the sun. These are cute. I mean, just look at the art. Megan was really able to capture the essence of kittens and like all the silly things they do and their mischief and how they like to play. And it's fun trying to interpret that into tarot. So like I said, it's not exactly Rider-Waite-Smith. It's kind of its own little system. I mean, you can take your knowledge of the Rider-Waite-Smith and more read with it intuitively. Like look at the cat's face, what's going on, in order to gauge what the meaning of the card is. And of course you could always use the guidebook as well. So because I would say it's more intuitive and it's not so Rider-Waite-Smith, I mean, anybody could use any deck as a beginner deck, you know, because I started with the Osho Zen and some people would say that's not a beginner deck, but I'd say whatever you begin with is your beginner deck. But if you were looking to go with like a system, you might want to start with one of the more well-known systems and then kind of branch off into this. But see, there's like so much going on. And I love the colors, and that's what Wally likes to do, which is why we need new screens. And I do love using this deck for myself, for others, for everyone, and everyone seems to enjoy it, whether or not they're cat people. They find it to be cute. I find that it reads really well. It's very straightforward. Like it's kind of funny sometimes, but sometimes it's like a little too straightforward. Look, it's Wally and Loki. So that's us when we're offering a little treat to Wally or Loki. And actually this is Loki if you put the paper towels in a place other than where the paper towels go on the counter. If you put them on a chair, on a different counter, on the floor, all of a sudden it's like you have to destroy it for some reason. These little toys down here. See, like, you could just, like, the expressions, like the ears forward or the ears back, or like the essence of a kitten was really captured in these images. See, that's like Wally and how he looks at Loki. That's both of them when they think that there might be food or something for them. All right, and we have the hangman. All right, so I'm just going to give these a little shuffle. I'm going to pull a few cards just so you could see how I read with it. I'm not really asking any question, just something general for anybody who's watching or anybody who watches this in the future. So yeah, so let's just pull a few. So here we have the Two of Wands. We have the Death card. I like that it's a vacuum. And we have the Ten of Cups. So again, this is just a general message. Maybe it connects to you, maybe it doesn't. That's totally cool. I just want to see how, I want you to see how I would read with it. Okay, so, okay, so with this, I just see that it's really fruitful for anybody who is you know, sometimes we finish things, but we somehow hold on to them, and it's like, well, no, maybe if I just do a little bit more or a little bit more, and it's like, no, actually, it's all done. So it's like if you've been holding on to something that's finished, it's done, completed, you know, but you're trying to do like a little bit more, trying to extend it, or trying to hold on to whatever this is. This is just saying, you know, you're done, you're done. You know, it'd just be great if you just left it alone as is, because you'd be much happier. As you can see, these chakras are all balanced. Once you just totally cut ties with whatever it is that you may be mentally, physically, or spiritually, or emotionally holding on to. All right, so yeah, that's it. So if you guys have any comments or questions, just leave that in the comment section down below. And again, if you have questions, I'd be more than happy to answer those questions. Let me know how you use this. Do you use it for other people? Is it a personal deck? Do you use it with your kitties? I've used it with Loki, by the way. Which, by the way, I am trying. So one of the subscriber requests was that I have one of my kittens do a reading. It's hard to force them to do something, but if I can get Loki to do a reading, who's more apt to do that, I will totally have Loki do a reading if I can get him to do that. All right, so that's it for me, spiritual homies. I will put a link down below if you're interested in getting this deck, although, you know, by me doing these review videos by no means that you need to go get the deck. I just like to show off like really cute things. So, all right, so if you want to catch a reading from me, head over to www.kittenswaitsandtarot.com. I also have my own deck there, Wally's World, where you can see Wally and every single card all around the world, because it's Wally's World. And that is a community-based healing deck. And I am taking pre-orders. Those decks should be here in about a month or so. But once those copies are gone, they are gone. All right. And don't forget to join that KWT tribe over at patreon.com/kittenswaitsandtarot. And yeah, just to help show a little love for what I do here, and wanting me to do more for you guys. And there's a lot of freebies, like free readings on the weekends, and crystal grids, and monthly live chats, and meditations, and working with spirit, and lots of goodies. So definitely go check it out. All right, so I will catch you spiritual homies later. All right, peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out.